like a phoenix, you burst into fire, burn the thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash, you spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Welcome back to the channel, you guys. We're jumping into My Hero Academia, episode 19 today, guys. I'm super hyped because I'm almost positive that this episode is going to be about my boy Todoroki. I have been waiting to learn more on his backstory, and they kind of have been leading up to this whole entire episode. The last couple episodes, they've kind of done like these little like snippet moments where they're like showing Todoroki, and he's talking like he keeps like giving these hints about his past or the way he grew up, because he keeps on saying like, oh, I won't use my left side. I won't do that because it's going to something about like it's going to make him right. And I'm assuming him is his dad. So he's obviously got something against his dad. His dad is Endeavor, the number 2 hero. Number 2, right behind our boy All Might, who's number 1. So long story short, guys, I have been waiting for this. I'm only assuming that this has to be about Todoroki, because we also left off where All Might confronted Endeavor last episode, saw him walking down the stairs, stopped him, and a conversation is about to be started between the two of them. But then, on the flip side, we had Todoroki and Deku were in a little hallway, and Deku was like, okay, you brought me in here. What did you want to talk about? So, we're about to get a whole lot of information. We're about to find out, hopefully, more about Todoroki. Like I kind of told you guys before, Todoroki to me has kind of been a mysterious character. Like, he's super smart. He's obviously very talented. He's probably the most talented hero, in my opinion, that we've seen so far out of the entire school. Probably the entire school. Bakugo is very talented as well, but I think Todoroki is just very, very, like, he's a genius essentially, right? So I think that he has it more pieced together than Bakugo does. Todoroki is just so super interesting to me, and I've talked about this before. Right now I kind of have like a top 4, my favorite 4, and they kind of differ depending on like who's highlighted at the moment. That's Deku, All Might, Bakugo, Todoroki. Todoroki right now is probably going to move up that list depending on how this episode goes. I'm pumped. I'm hyped. I am ready to find out more about Todoroki, man, and see where this thing goes. So, with all that being said, guys, if you have not already, don't forget to drop a like down below. Hit that sub button, guys. Let's run this channel up, man. We are going to continue doing these reactions, guys. We got My Hero Academia going on right now. We've got Bleach going on. My Hero Academia, guys, is every Tuesday and Thursday. And then we've got Bleach every Monday, Friday. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. We will see you guys on this journey. Let's go ahead and jump into this thing, man. I am done waiting. I'm ready to see more of what Todoroki has to offer. So let's jump into this thing, man.
Then put their trust in me. This is my responsibility. We all have our reasons to win this, and I refuse to let the others down.
It was around his head where his guard was the weakest.
Yeah, I forgot our boy, the Dark-Winged Duck, baby. I know that's not his name, guys, but like I said, I'm calling him that.
Sorry, me too. Let's find some food. So, you brought me here. Now what?
All right, let's hear it, dude. Let's hear it.
Well, we should probably eat soon. The cafeteria is going to be busy. Don't you think? This is all cold intimidation. Way different from Kashan.
I was overwhelmed. And it made me break the promise I made to myself a long time ago. It reminded me of
Amazing moment, dude.
experiencing All Might's quirk.
Oh yeah? Okay. Is that all?
I'm saying, the power coming from you felt the same as All Might's.
Ooh, he's on to something, man.
Doria, tell me. Are you really All Might's secret love child or something?
Oh my gosh, bro. Okay. I mean, I had a feeling it was kind of going that direction. I didn't think he was gonna think that, but I thought for sure that he might think that he was his son or something. The way that he said it was a little bit different, but that's actually kind of funny, because I literally was thinking the same thing. Like, as people started to kind of see Deku's quirk, I'm like, I wonder if anyone's gonna like maybe think that Deku is All Might's son, especially because All Might kind of like it's a little obvious that he's taking like a favoritism towards Deku. So like I kind of felt like someone would notice that. So it's just funny that of all people, Todoroki's the one who says it.
Am I... What?
I've seen it. You've got All Might in your corner helping you out.
Yep. See.
Okay, I get why you'd think that. As insane as it sounds.
Well, are you?
No way, that's not it at all!
That's not it at all is interesting wording. It suggests there is something between you two that you're not supposed
Oh,
to talk
dude, bro
about.
is so smart, man. He's so intelligent.
My father is the hero Endeavor. You must have heard of him, which means you're aware that he's the number 2 hero. So if you're connected to the number 1 hero, All Might, in some way, that would mean that I have even more reason to beat you.
Let's catch up.
It's cooking in a pot, man. Things are heating up. No pun intended. The flames just popped up as I say that.
I haven't talked to you since that press conference 10 years ago.
Chatting like we're old friends. What a joke.
Come on, why the cold shoulder?
You're all flash and no brains as usual. Out of my way.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me assure you of one thing, All Might. Whatever it takes, that kid of mine will beat you someday. I'll make sure of it. That's why I made him.
You did what?
Damn, that's a bit cold.
He's in a rebellious phase right now, but he will take your place.
All right, before they continue, I just want to say something real quick. So, this is the first time, like, first impression we're getting of Endeavor. As of right now, he reminds me a lot of that dad who just pushes his son too far that his son ends up just hating him. And I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if he pushed him, but that comment he made where he said, "That's why I made him," implied that basically he's saying that everything he's done up to this point has tried to groom Todoroki to be the best, the number 1 hero, and take out All Might out of that spot. That's crazy. That you literally are saying that you had a kid to just take out All Might. Like, I don't know. That's just crazy to me because it's like, if you're the number 2 hero, which obviously you've got a ton of potential, why didn't you just like challenge for that number 1 spot? Which I'm sure he did, but it's like, why not continue to push yourself to take that number 1 spot? You're basically saying that you were never going to be good enough to be the number 1 spot and be able to take out All Might, hence why you created a kid. I don't know, just crazy. And I'm just speculating. I'm spitting off my first impressions of Endeavor, but he obviously does not like All Might at all. I hope that's not the relationship that ends up panning out for like Deku and Todoroki or Deku and Bakugo. I think more Deku and Bakugo because they were old friends, and where they kind of have a similar relationship right now where Bakugo just hates Deku for some reason. I don't want that for the future. I hope the show does not end up allowing that to repeat itself where, you know, Deku ends up not becoming good friends with Todoroki and Bakugo, and it becomes a relationship like All Might and Endeavor. I don't want that. Again, this is me implying that Deku essentially becomes the number 1 hero and takes All Might's place because, I mean, he's basically implied it. Like at the intro of almost every show, he says, "This is the story of how I became the number 1 hero." So I'm implying that based off of what he said in the intro this whole time. But I just don't want it to become that relationship like that, because I think that with Deku and the way that he's kind of built his relationship with Todoroki and Bakugo, I feel like there's a place for 1, 2, 3, 4, like, you know what I'm saying, the top heroes to all get along and work together. But again, I just wanted to kind of give my first impression of Endeavor so far, because not as big as fan. I do like the cool flames, though. I think the flames, like, kind of like always constantly going on is pretty cool. It's almost like he's got a flame beard.
He used his power to make a name for himself as a hero, but he was never able to best All Might, so the symbol of peace is living proof of his failure. Have you ever heard of quirk marriages? They became a problem in the first few generations after superpowers became widespread. There were those who sought out potential mates solely with the intention of creating powerful children. Many people were forced
That's
into
what he meant when he said
relationships.
he made
It was
him.
simply viewed
That's
as
why he made him.
old-fashioned arranged marriages. But clearly it was unethical. I refuse to be a tool for that scumbag. In every memory of my mother,
Dude, that background music.
called my left side unbearable. Before she poured boiling water on my face.
Oh, bro. Nah, bro. Oh my gosh, man. This backstory. That's crazy, dude. That's why his face is red right there, because she poured boiling water on his face because of she just hated Endeavor that bad that she just saw him in Todoroki. Like, bro, that's crazy, man. That's insane, bro. That's, oh my gosh, bro. That, it almost pisses me off. Like, it almost just pisses me off. Like, parents piss me off. Like, oh my gosh, dude. I don't know. I don't know the whole story behind it, right? I'm only hearing the initial, like, the cover of the story, essentially, right? Which is, don't judge a book by its cover. All I'm doing right now is I'm looking at the picture of the cover and I'm reading the title and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just telling you right now, my impression of his mom, man, I do not like her at all. She sounds like like that pisses me off. Like, and I get her situation, right? From what we know so far, Endeavor paid her family to force her into a marriage to have a kid with Endeavor so that they would have a powerful kid and whatnot like that. But still, dude, it's like, that's not Todoroki's fault. Todoroki has no control over his quirk, he has control over who he can become, but he doesn't have control over who he is. Like, he didn't choose to be born. And it pisses me off, like, when parents do this kind of stuff. Like, oh man, okay. Let's back up a little bit, start over that a little bit, but man, that just pisses me off. I feel so bad for Todoroki, man.
In every memory of my mother, I only see her crying.
Oh, that's gotta just kill him, bro.
I remember she called my left side
That transition, though,
unbearable
was so sweet.
before she poured boiling water on my face. The reason I picked a fight with you was to show my old man what I was capable of doing, without having to rely on his damned fire quirk. I'm going to show him that I reject his power, and I can take first place without using it.
Damn, Bakugo heard all that too? Oh, that's crazy, bro. Look, man, frick, I hate to keep pausing, bro, but that's so intense, dude. Like, I'm still pissed. That still pisses me off so bad. Gosh, man. That's crazy, bro. That's so crazy. I understand what Todoroki's doing. I'm almost just, like, I kind of feel like even though he feels that he's spiting Endeavor, in a way, he's only going to prove Endeavor, like, right more than ever, because Endeavor basically has just told All Might, like, the point is my son was made to be the greatest hero to take you out of that #1 spot. And if Todoroki's intent on going into this and winning it with half of his power, essentially, he's only using 50% of his power and his ability, and he's able to, like, even already, that's impressive. I mean, we're talking about he's using only 50% of what he's capable of doing, and he is already taken first place in the cavalry battle. He took, was it second place in the race? I mean, like, that is insane, because the reason I said I think he's just proving his dad more right than ever is because he's doing all of that with 50% power. Imagine what Todoroki does at 100% power. And that's what people are going to leave this tournament essentially thinking is, man, this guy did all this at half capacity. Like, so, like, you know what I mean? I get it. I know he's trying to prove his dad wrong, and he's trying to forsake the fire that his dad gave to him. But also, in a way, it's like, dude, man, I don't know. Todoroki's in such a shitty spot, dude. I feel so bad for him, man. This is not the background. I honestly, like, let me paint a picture of what I imagined was going to happen. Like, I thought his backstory, honestly, he was going to be like a rich kid, you know, kind of got everything, but he was like, you know, his dad was hard on him all the time, and it was like, that's why he hated his dad. Like, I didn't think we were going to get this, man. His mom poured boiling water on his face. That's crazy, bro. I know Deku's backstory is sad, and we don't know what happened with Deku's dad. I don't think we've gotten that. So I don't know what happened with his father. But man, I feel like Todoroki's got so far the worst backstory. Like his backstory is the shittiest, dude. It's so sad, bro. That's crazy, man. I don't know if I hate Endeavor more or if I hate his mom more. Like that, his mom pouring boiling water on his face. That's another level of insane, bro. That's another level.
The life he's led is so different than mine. It sounds terrifying. How strange that we could be aiming for the same thing despite such different childhoods.
You're obviously connected to All Might, even if you won't tell me about it. But no matter how fiercely you come at me in the future, I will defeat you using only my right side.
Hey, wait! I'm only here because others have supported me. I've been really lucky. In fact, I've had even more help since I've come to UA.
Have no fear, you're safe. I am here.
Can't you just give him some of my points? I'll support you with everything I've got.
Pro if you only have one trick.
Get the hell out of my way, Deku!
I have to be strong enough to become #1. I know my motivation might seem stupid compared to yours, but still, I can't lose this either. I owe it to everyone who
Those
supported
violins
me
are
to
going
try
off,
my
bro.
best. You declared war on me earlier. Well, right back at you.
My top 3 right there, baby. My goats. These 3 are the best of the school. I don't care what nobody says, man. These 3 are the best. And like I said, they fluctuate for me right now, dude. Todoroki's #1 on my list because, bro, after hearing that backstory, man, I feel for him. Like I feel like he has got the truest motivation in the world. But at the same time, I guess now that I think about it, even though he's got the most real motivation to want to be the #1 hero, he also doesn't because his dad wants him to be the #1 hero. Like, I don't know. I feel like Todoroki's whole thing is probably the most cloudiest of them all. And I do want to give a shout out since we're kind of talking about backstories real quick. I did have somebody comment actually and kind of explain to me a little bit more perspective on how Deku's mom kind of feels about it all. Because, you know, I was saying in earlier videos basically that I was like, man, I wish his mom would just like care more. Not care, but what's the word I was looking for? Like, I wish that she would just believe in him more, like have more trust in him and stuff like that. But they did make a good point. Like she's not aware of like basically 89-90% of what we know about Midoriya. She doesn't know that. She only knows like that her son was quirkless, right? And that he's now going to the school. He's fighting against real villains. Like he's truly in danger and she fears for him. So like, I appreciate, you know, that perspective and seeing it from like that angle. It definitely makes me feel like I understand his mom better. Like I don't have so much like exhaust towards her because like I said, it was just kind of getting exhausting that it always felt like she just never believed in him and stuff. But like I said, I appreciate that background and giving me that perspective because that did help me kind of look at it and go, okay, you know what? He is right. Like she doesn't know all the stuff that we do. So it's easy for me to sit here and go, oh, why wouldn't you believe in Midoriya? He's All Might's training him. All Might's giving him his quirk. And that's because I have that knowledge. The mom, like Deku's mom doesn't have that. So just wanted to give a quick shout out, man, for that comment and giving me that perspective, man. I appreciate your guys' feedback. So, all right, let's keep going, man. Like I said, and Todoroki so far, in my opinion, he's got the worst backstory so far. Like it is not the worst, but like he's got it the hardest. And I feel like his motivations, if anything, he has got the most reason to be in this position. But at the same time, like I said, I feel like he's in the toughest position. Ooh, last round. What are we getting?
Good news for everyone who didn't make the finals! Since this is a sports festival, we prepared some super fun side games everyone can participate in! We even brought in cheerleaders from the feature blood pumping! Hold up!
What are they doing?
What the heck?
Looks like Class 1A is going full on fan service!
What is happening?
Yaoyorozu, Jiro.
Uh-huh. Do you need something?
Well, I'm sure you already know since you're like a class rep. But they thought all the girls have to wear those uniforms for the big cheer battle this afternoon.
That's odd. This is the
Oh,
first time
bro,
hearing
just-
about it. Are you sure?
Playing
You have
him,
to
bro.
believe me if you want to get in trouble.
How crazy would it be if they put Todoroki against Midoriya, dude? I sure hope they don't.
Oh yeah, finally getting a chance to show what we're made of. I watch these finals every year and now I'm actually in them. Excuse me. Sorry, but I'm withdrawing.
What?
Jiro, no way!
This is a rare chance for you to get scouted. It just wouldn't be right. I barely remember anything from the cavalry battle until the very end of it. Everyone gave their all in round 2, but I was just someone's puppet. No way. I don't want to advance if I don't even know how I got here.
What's going on?
Also, why are all the girls dressed like cheerleaders?
Nirangeki Shoda from Class 1B? I think I should withdraw for the exact same reason.
Well, now,
What the heck is
here's
going
another
on?
weird turn of events.
We'll have to see what Midnight has to say about all this. She's the one in charge.
We'll have to move up 2 students from the 5th place cavalry team so we have enough contestants.
We got to pause for a minute, bro. What's happening right now? So 2 people just dropped out, but they said that they dropped out because they didn't even do anything. They don't remember how they won. What? And then they said it was someone's quirk, but then it highlighted the guy with the purple hair. So I'm guessing that this is the kid who, like, his quirk must be some kind of super powerful quirk because he was able to do something that helped them advance. But like, I don't even know, dude. Maybe he's got like mind control or something like that. Like he can transfer his mind into someone's body and then he can control that body or something like that. I don't know. Like, I'm only assuming that because it highlighted that guy with that purple hair, dude. And now, like, 2 people dropped out, and now we got these guys are like, I don't even know what's happening, bro. Let's just keep going, man.
Kept fighting the whole time. Team Tetsu Tetsu.
Kendo!
I'm not doing this as a favor. It's just fair.
Seriously, you guys? Thank you! Seriously, how does this keep happening?
Oh, those 2.
Give it my all.
Good. That's
Okay,
all
that'll
I
be a
ask
good
of
fight.
you.
Ma chérie, I'm afraid it's the end of the road for you.
Can't wait to melt your butt!
Yeah, I don't see that one dude
I'm the
winning.
first match of the first bracket, which means I might fight Todoroki next. Great.
Oh, great. Todoroki and Midoriya, dude, that would be a great ass fight.
I have to worry about this Shinso guy.
Who's Shinso?
That is you, right? Izuku Midoriya?
Oh, this is the one. Holy cow. I forgot he was the one that came to the class and basically like was like, yeah, dude, this is an opportunity for me because I can move into class 1A. Okay. Yeah, this guy's got to have something up his sleeve. He's got to have a pretty good quirk because the way he was talking, he's going to be a problem for Midoriya, dude.
A pleasure. So you excited?
Yeah.
Not so fast.
Oh, Jiro, what's the deal?
You can't say a word to him. He could be my second match.
Seto?
You must advance, Midoriya.
Uraraka? Who the hell's that?
Hey, Legs, you're
Come on,
right.
Bakugo. Don't do her like that, bro. Before we knew it, the
That's
finals
I'm pretty
began.
much done here.
Thank you, Santos! Hey, Sportsman! Are you ready?
I'm ready, baby. Let's go.
It's time for the real battles to begin! Can you feel the excitement?
Oh, I'm ready, dude. I'm so ready for these one-on-ones, man.
Sorry I haven't said hi. You've been great. You harnessed one for all.
No, not really. I'm still worried about using it. I imagine the egg in the microwave or how it felt to hit that villain, but I'm still not in control. It feels so unpredictable.
You know what is
I might be-
crazy is I'm just barely realizing this. I don't know if anyone else noticed this or how long it took you to notice this, but I just noticed that their whole uniform design it's designed to say UA, but it's got like a different like I don't know if you guys can see it, but on the screen right here you've got Midoriya's got the U right here, and then you got the A right there, and it just goes all the way down. I didn't even realize that. This whole freaking time, I was always like, man, those are kind of some random lines. Oh, my gosh. A moment of silence for me. All right, back to it.
Be ripped apart if I'm not completely focused. Besides, I'm still not ready to fully wield it, I can tell. Even after so much training, my body is weak. It just can't handle your power at 100%.
All I hear you say
What
is that
the-
you'll
you
do your
just
best, damn it.
Bam.
There's no such thing as luck. You're never gonna become the hero you want if you believe in something like that. Listen, whenever you're scared or nervous about a fight, just try and deal with it by smiling. You made it this far, kid. Even
Yes,
if you're
sir.
worried, you must stand tall.
Oh, this is the first fight, too? I'm excited to see what his quirk is, dude.
So you can just give up, huh? In a way, this is a test of how strong your spirit is. If you know what you want your future to hold for you, you can't worry about what other people think. That monkey was going on about his pride earlier. But I just think he's an idiot for throwing away his chance like that.
Oh, he's trying to entice you. Come on, Deku.
That's it. I win.
Oh, he talked to him. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, bro. Ah, dude. I'm telling you, dude, his quirk has got to be something like he's mind control or something like that. It's got to do something with that, dude. I know it's dude. I told you, Midoriya. Damn, bro, that frustrates me because I'm sitting here like, oh, I knew it, dude. I'm like, he's trying to entice you, bro. So okay, this is not looking good for Midoriya. Yeah, I don't know how he's gonna get himself out of this one, dude. I guess we'll have to see. I mean, if it's mind control, it's mind over matter, right? Like if your will is that strong, maybe you can break it. That's the only way I see him possibly being able to win this round. Because I want more than anything to see Todoroki versus Deku in the next round, dude. That would be so insane, dude. That would be a great fight to watch. These one-on-ones, dude, I've been waiting for this moment, dude, forever, man. I've wanted to see this. This reminds me so much of the tuning exams from Naruto, guys. Like, and I hate to compare animes, guys, but Naruto is my all-time favorite anime. Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. This reminds me so much of the tuning exams, just the way that they had the different like tests and stuff like that you had to do, and then the end was one-on-ones, and that's where we really got to like kind of like see the character development in a lot of these characters, and already like we're seeing so much development, like just insane, man. This episode was extremely good, man. I got the backstory I always wanted to see or hear about Todoroki, man, and it was way different than I had expected it. I feel so bad for Todoroki, man. I feel frustrated for him. I don't even know, like I hate his parents already, and I don't even know his mom. And Endeavor we met, but obviously like Endeavor's just like, he's just an egotistical like POS, bro. Like so far, just don't like that guy. But Todoroki, man, given all that, for him to be in the position he is now and to be in the mindset he has actually done a very, very good job of controlling his fate and honestly being putting himself in the best position he possibly can. It just sucks that he's in a crappy situation because of his parents. But yeah, super sad backstory, man. I hate that for Todoroki. Man, this is about to get insane, guys. I just have that feeling that it is going to get insane. So we're going to see you guys in episode 20, guys. Midoriya. Let's see what happens, my man. We'll catch you guys in the next episode.